Good afternoon friends. In today's video we will learn about GSTIN, that is goods and service tax identification number. This is very important topic. I just request to subscribe this channel so that you may get the notification of my next video automatically. So let's see the goods and service tax identification number, requirements, necessity and the meaning of its various characters. Dear friends, when GSTIN is required, so in domestic business it is required when the threshold of your turnover is 40 lakhs and you are dealing in the business of goods. For service the turnover is only 20 lakhs. So if you are in a service sector and your turnover is more than 20 lakh, then GSTIN is compulsory. But if you are dealing with goods and your turnover is more than 40 lakhs, then you require GSTIN. For a state like Northeast, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, this threshold is 20 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Means for the business of goods, if your turnover is 20 lakhs or more, you need GSTIN, and for service sector, if your turnover is 10 lakhs or more, then you need GSTIN. Now, this is the domestic, this is the one thing when your turnover is of 40 lakhs or 20 lakhs in goods or service, and in special states like Northeastern state, Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, 20 lakh and 10 lakh. But some of the condition where GSTIN is mandatory irrespective of the turnover, like interstate supplier of goods, selling via e-commerce, exporter or importer, casual or non-resident taxable person, required to pay under reverse charge, input service distributor, TDS TCS deductor, supplier of notified goods like ice cream, pan masala, tobacco. So these types of activity, GSTIN is mandatory irrespective of your turnover. The threshold of the turnover is not applicable here. Suppose you are doing a business of books. So printed books, journal, etc. HSN code is 4901 are exempted from GST in India. But this is only applicable when you are selling the book in India. You don't charge GST, and if you don't charge GST and if your turnover is less than 40 lakhs, then you need not to GSTIN number. But as export is always treated as interstate supply under section 7 of IGST Act, so if you are in the business of export and even you are selling a book, then you must have the GSTIN. Without this GSTIN, you can't export books as per law. You may send personal shipment, but you can't export the books, even though the books is exempted from GSTIN. You need GSTIN, and friends, it is agreed that even you have the GSTIN, you are exporting books, you need not to pay any GST, but you require this GSTIN number. Each GSTIN has its own GST return, invoices and records, and each GSTIN is treated as distinct person under GST law. default by one unit doesn't affect the other unit's compliance status. So dear friends, multiple GSTIN number is feasible. So basic things is one person or one company have the unique PAN number. So one person has one PAN number, not more than one PAN number. Multiple PAN number is not permissible. So any company or any person must have a unique PAN number. However, if the company or a person is doing its business in multiple states or union territories, then they must need separate GSTIN number. So if a company or a person is dealing their business in different states, then it is a legal requirement that they must have different GSTIN number, multiple GSTIN number. Again, if you are dealing with multiple variety of businesses in the same state, then you may also take the multiple GSTIN business wise. However, for a small businesses, single GSTIN is required. Now we will see the characters of GSTN, which character is represents what. So friends, GSTIN is a 15 character alphanumeric code assigned to every registered taxpayer under GST. So first two character indicates a state code. Next 10 character indicates PAN of the taxpayer, which is a 10-digit number. The 13th character is a entity code or number of registration, that is within the same state. If a person takes more than one GSTIN number, then the number of GSTIN with a specific PAN holder is represented by 13th character of this GSTIN. Dear friends, a person, a PAN holder, can take 35 businesses, 35 GSTIN per businesses in a state. So 13th character may be 1 to 9, and after 1 to 9, after 9, it may be A to Z. So character A represents 10 GSTIN of the same PAN holder, B represents 11 GSTIN of the same PAN holder. 14th character is Z by default for all GSTIN, and 15th character is the check digit. So dear friends, let us see the state code of each states. So 01 is the state code for Jammu and Kashmir, 02 Himachal Pradesh, 03 Punjab, 04 Chandigarh, 05 Uttarakhand, 06 Haryana, 07 Delhi, 08 Rajasthan, 09 Uttar Pradesh, 10 Bihar, 11 Sikkim, 12 Arunachal Pradesh, 13 Nagaland, 14 Manipur, 15 Mizoram, 16 Tripura, 17 Meghalaya, 18 Assam, 19 West Bengal, 20 Jharkhand, 21 Odisha, 22 Chhattisgarh, 23 Madhya Pradesh, 24 Gujarat, 25 Daman and Diu. Now 25 is no more in use after 26 January 2020, as it is merged with Dadar and Nagar Haveli, and now Daman, Diu and Dadar and Nagar Haveli both have the unique representation 26. 26 is the state code for Daman, Diu, Dadar and Nagar Haveli both. So 25 does not exist now after 26 January 2020. Then for Maharashtra 27, Karnataka 29, again 28 does not exist. 30 Goa, 31 Lakshadweep, 32 Kerala, 33 Tamil Nadu, 34 Puducherry, 35 Andaman and Nicobar Island, 36 Telangana, 37 Andhra Pradesh and 38 Ladakh. So these are the state codes. Now let us understand through an example the characters of each and every character of GSTIN. Suppose one GSTIN number is 09 ABCD 1234F1Z5. So dear friend, first two digit 09 is the state code of Uttar Pradesh. Now ABCDE 1234F is the PAN of the taxpayer. The 13th character 1 represents that in the state of Uttar Pradesh, this PAN holder has a single registration. The 14th character Z is by default and 5 is the check digit. Dear friends, here 13th character 1 represents that PAN holder is a only one registration, only one GSTIN. If the 13th character is 2, it means this PAN holder has 2 GSTIN in the same state for its 2 different business. If it is 3, means he has the 3 GSTIN for the 3 business. It means a person, a company or a unique PAN holder may have single GSTIN or multiple GSTIN. So if a company or person is having their business in more than one states, then they have multiple GSTIN as it is a legal requirements. Or if a taxpayer or a PAN card holder, company or a person have different variety of business in the same state, then he may also have the multiple GSTIN. So let us see the benefit of the multiple GSTIN. So if a company or a person having variety of business within a states, then he may get business wise GSTIN and which may help in various ways, like in departmental audits, assessment, the notices applied per GSTIN, and for the default of the one GSTIN, the other businesses cannot be impacted. Second, if there is some investigation with respect to one GSTIN, that it cannot goes in more verticals. And in case of merger of business or closure of one business, the other businesses may carry on if the respective GSTIN is closed. For ITC or return, claim ITC or maintain record is very easy for separate businesses. The accounting is also easy and one can keep track on the revenue, taxation etc. And since each product has separate GST rate, so it is easy for accounting, exemptions, compliance, etc. Now, what is the benefit for the government angle? So, government always allow multiple GSTIN for better control, compliance, tracking, revenue protection and sector-wise data clarity. GSTIN wise data, government gets clear statistics per industry vertical. Different industry have different GST rules, rates and exemptions, that is manufacturing versus restaurant. GSTIN allow government to apply sectoral compliance smoothly. And if one GSTIN, say unit A, defaults, it does not stop the government for collecting tax from the other GSTIN unit B of the same PAN. This creates revenue security for the government. Input tax credit claims can be tracked separately for each business vertical, reduce the risk of wrongful ITC claim being cross-adjusted between unrelated businesses. And if one vertical shutdowns or is sold only the GSTN, the respective GSTN is cancelled, government records stay clean without affecting the entire PAN. So, these are the basics of GSTIN. Dear friends, I have already posted video on this channel about the process of applying GST certificate and how to get this GST certificate online. So, the link of that video is also available in the description box. Dear friends, please share this video among your friends and exporters so that they may aware about the GSTIN. If you have any question of this subject, you may mention in the comment section and I will reply you as soon as possible. I hope this video will be useful for you. Thanks for watching this video.